What's up, traders? Welcome back if you saw the first video. And if you're new here, I'm Yenny. I'm a developing trader learning ICT concepts. And each week, I break down how price move around key liquidity levels during the AM session on major indices, plus news that drove those moves. Now, let's dive into this week's market recap. On Monday, price delivered beautifully. We came down into OTE under Sunday's opening price in this volume imbalance before pumping up and taking out previous week's high. On Tuesday, we had price respecting this bearish order block within this fair value gap before taking out sell side liquidity and creating the low of the week. Wednesday, we had bearish order block during the AM session, which was respected. NQ being weaker took out sell side liquidity in discount before reversing up during the lunch hour for a bullish run. Now on Thursday was the only day we had news this week. Unemployment claims, which continue to improve, coming in at 217 from the 227 predicted. This is indicating that the labor market remains strong, driving the US dollar and interest rates. Services PMI came in at 55.2, the highest in 7 months. That's strong growth in areas like tech, finance, and healthcare. But manufacturing PMI dropped to 49.5, slipping back into contraction territory. This split is tricky for the Fed. On one hand, services strength supports keeping rates elevated, but on the other, manufacturing weakness could raise concerns about a broader slowdown. So, looking ahead, if services stay hot and inflation doesn't cool, the Fed may hold the rates higher for longer. But if manufacturing drags the rest of the economy down, we could see recession risk grow and bond yields start falling as rate cuts gets priced back in. Looking at price action for Thursday, although it was the only day with news, it was rubbish. It was just choppy. It was no good. So we'll move on from that. On Friday, no news, but Friday was actually very, very good price delivery. During kill zone, we had a sell side move here where price went into OTE. We had a change in the state of delivery. NQ being weaker took out London low. Whereas S&P failed, this essentially gave us a bullish SMT for silver bullet, which gave us another move before ending the day in yet again another all-time high for the indices. And with that, that's a wrap for this week. Short and sweet. Again, thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate the support. I am learning as I go, and each week is another chance to grow, improve, and level up. So until then, I'll catch you next time.